Happy Monday, students. I am going to cover the work for the week just in brief, and I wanted to make a couple of comments about the videos that you're going to watch in this week 6 folder. So you are going to be doing a fair amount of work this week. I just want to give you a heads up. It is a busy week. You really need to start working on reading through your article, your main article, for finding where the appeals, the rhetorical appeals of ethos, logos, and maybe pathos, probably not much pathos, given that these are scholarly articles, how they present within your article. And so you want to remember that what you're going to analyze for the use of rhetoric is a scholarly article. And so the intended audience of that scholarly article are other scholars within the field. So you want to keep that in mind, that you are not the intended audience. Other experts are. And so what you're going to be looking for when you read through this article and what you're going to be writing about is whether or not your article, the author of your article, successfully uses rhetorical appeals. And in this case, it's going to be mainly logos and ethos with very limited emotion, because these are probably science-based articles for the most part, in the way that a scholarly group of people would expect to find. So how successful was your author in presenting information and presenting an air of credibility? That's what you're really looking for with this paper. It's, like I said, it's similar to your visual rhetorical analysis paper that you did last semester, only, you're looking for different ways of rhetoric being presented. So let's go ahead. You've got 3 assignments this week. You've got your virtual attendance assignment. It's a journal entry asking you to identify the elements of rhetorical situation for your main article after you listen to a podcast episode, and it'll be due Tuesday. Then you've got something due Thursday. It's a journal assignment identifying the rhetorical appeals in your article. So rhetorical situation, then rhetorical appeals. You need to watch a couple of videos and review a PowerPoint, as well as your writing about guideline. Make sure you have this before you complete that journal assignment. And then finally, there is a worksheet that you're going to begin working through this week on picking out the rhetorical appeals in your article. If you haven't read your article carefully, now would be a good time to do that. All right. So, and I wanted to say you all did such a fabulous job with those proposals and annotated bibliographies. I was really impressed by the professionalism in the work. Okay. Your mini lesson today, which, I'll leave this for you, is on rhetorical strategies and the thesis statement, because you will be asked to do a working thesis statement in this worksheet. All right, so let me go ahead and click in to the week and just talk about 1 or 2 quick things. So we're in week 6 now. I have all the same information here with all your instructions on how to do your 3 assignments this week. So let's click into this week. Now, these videos are videos I made when I taught this class online last semester in the spring of 23. And, I just decided to use the same videos because they cover all the information. So ignore the fact that it says week 7. We were in a slightly different, timing was a little different. And ignore if you see module 3, because last spring I had the rhetorical analysis as module 3. So just ignore that kind of those kinds of specifics, or if I reference a due date, it's slightly different than yours, obviously. But I do have 3 videos where I cover some of this information, and I show you where I cover it. So I have some reviews for you to go over. Here's your podcast link. Here is a video. It's a little bit long, but it's really for graduate students. But it's good because graduate level writing is discipline specific, and that's what you're beginning to work on. So you want to watch that. Then here is a video on using your app state WAG. You may wonder, what the heck am I supposed to do with this thing? This is a video that kind of walks you through how you're going to use it in this paper. And this is not me. This is another professor. There are several of us who use this assignment. So read through, find your WAG, and then watch this video. And then here's a PowerPoint on the rhetorical appeals just to refresh your memory. Here's your thesis statement guideline. For rhetorical analysis, it basically is a template to create your thesis statement. So you really want to look at that. That'll help you. And here's your worksheet. And then here are your 3 assignments with all the instructions. All right. Any questions? Send me an email. Come by and visit me in my office. Whatever works best for you. All right.